was that?
I don't know.
Let's see. Get him! I grab the reins! Hurry up! Grab those reins! Stop him!
He's been shot. Get that foreman, quick.
The man who shot him is getting away.
Oh, no, he's not. Get him off of the horse. Come on.
Now, let me have those forceps, Frank. Oh, this one here. That's right.
He's gone, Doc.
I know.
That man was my father, mister.
I'm sorry for that, I really am. All of you standing around here didn't do much good while the killer got away.
We don't have to look outside the store for him.
Where's your sheriff?
He ought to be here now. Ben's fetching him.
The law isn't going to help you. I think we can all agree on that.
Take him over to my office. That'll be the sheriff now.
Take your hands off me.
Did he ever come conscious, Doc?
No. Whatever chance he had to live, his age got in the way.
I'm sorry, Guard.
Yeah. One citizen lost near midnight. And all things being equal, the county will have a new one before morning. Dave Barrett's wife's due to deliver any time. I ought to be out there right now.
Give her our best.
Sure. Oh,
This the man?
I just
Yeah.
want to try to get
Now,
away.
just a minute. Don't everybody talk at once. I want to hear this, and I want to hear it nice and slow.
Okay, you can hear this. We were at Frank's place and we heard a shot. And we come out, we saw Pyle with a hole in his chest. And he was trying to get out of town.
How about it, Frank?
Yeah, we all heard the shot,
But what?
but nobody actually saw this man shoot Spencer.
How much you better
Now, just a minute. All right, stranger. What's your name?
McConnell. Court McConnell.
Where are you from, Mr. McConnell?
Meridian. I just rode in.
What's your side of the story?
Well, I was riding into town and I came by this store, and as I did, there was a shot. A man came running out. I tried to stop him. We fought, and well, he got away on my horse. I was going to take off after him, and these men had other ideas.
You're not kidding me.
Expect you to believe that.
Where's his gun?
Right here, Tom.
45 slug, Colt 45. Been fired recently. 3 chambers empty.
I fired 2 shots. That's not my gun.
We just took it from him.
I said it's not my gun.
Then whose gun is it?
The man who killed your storekeeper, I took it from him in the fight.
We'll buy that lie when we're too old to argue.
You say he got away on your horse?
That's right.
Where's the horse he left behind?
It's over there. What brand is it, Tom?
It's a J. Barbie horse.
A Supreme mark.
He could have been the one that did this, couldn't he?
Could have been.
Well, why don't you bring him in?
It's in my plan, but it's second. And I like first things first.
He not only killed Pa, he also stole $2,000 from him.
$2,000?
In gold. His strongbox was pried open and it's empty.
You sure about the amount?
I'm positive. He just sold that nice little spread he had along Birdsdale Creek. Yesterday.
Would you mind emptying your pockets, Mr. McConnell? Well, man that's been telling the truth has no reason to hesitate.
Sheriff, I already told you that somebody else rode that horse into town, not me.
He's stalling, can't you see?
All right, Mr. McConnell. Are you going to oblige me peaceably?
Count him, Sheriff.
You don't have to. There's $2,200 in there, and it's mine. It belongs to me.
It's all yours, huh?
Garth?
A man's just been murdered, and you all just stand around and talk.
I'm going to arrest him for murder and robbery.
It's not enough.
All right, mister, you better go on home now.
Oh, now, look. You're not telling me what to do.
I'm sorry about your pa, Garth. But you better get on out of here. I don't want you around. And as a matter of fact, you can all go home. It's getting late. Nothing more we can do about this tonight.
Let's all have a drink, boys. I got me a mouthful of sourdough.
Take this over and lock it up for evidence. All right, Mr. McConnell, let's go.
When are you going after young Bream?
As soon as I get you locked up.
Sheriff, I swear I didn't commit this crime.
I didn't say you did.
Well, let me go with you when you go after him.
You'll get a chance to meet him at your trial up at Fayetteville.
Sheriff, that money is mine. It was to buy some land around here. You can check with my wife Julie McConnell. She's staying in Meridian with my sister.
She'll have a chance to testify for you at the trial. Mr. McConnell, I'm not convicting you, I'm just holding you. Now, what I personally believe or do not believe doesn't enter into it. Now, come on. I got a long ride to make tonight.
Tom? If it's all the same with you, I'll ride along with you.
Miss Bream. Now, what's got you out so late at night and alone?
Joe's hurt bad. I've got to get Doc Bauman. He was shot.
Where, ma'am, and when?
Tonight on his way home. He was robbed of his horse and his gun and left to die.
How about that, Tom?
Quiet. How'd you happen to find him, ma'am?
Thank heavens he managed to get himself home on the robber's horse.
Switch horses with him?
Yes, his had been hard ridden.
Things are beginning to make real good sense, Tom. Wait till they hear about this back in town.
Now, wait.
Oh, yeah.
Jake Spencer was robbed tonight and killed. The suspect we got in town was riding a J. Barbee horse.
Well, it must be the same one.
Could be. Doc Bauman's up at the Barretts. I'll ride up there and get him. It'll be quicker that way. Now, you get back up to the house and help Joe out, whichever way you can.
Much obliged to you, Tom.
Don't you worry none, ma'am. We'll be back as soon as we can get there.
How far is it to the Bream place?
Bream Place? Oh, cuts off the main road just the other side of Donnie Creek. I suppose it'd take you a couple hours ride, maybe a little less.
Ma'am! Ma'am!
Garth's got some of the boys all worked up. They're talking pretty serious about hanging that fella. Maybe you better come on over.
No. I'll wait here.
Well, I guess you can't much blame them anyway. Killing in cold blood.
Here comes Yarborough.
Come on, boys. Will you hear this? If Joe hadn't climbed on that horse, he'd still be lying there.
Have you heard enough? McConnell not only killed Pa, he gunned down Joe Breen, too.
How is Joe?
It must be pretty bad. His wife's real upset.
Well, now, you still gonna sit in your spines and wait for that killer to go to trial? Not me.
I'm with you, Garth. Just give the word.
Now, what do you fellas want?
Better not ask me questions, Ben.
I can't just stand here and see you take the law into your own hands.
Well, then you better look the other way, Ben, so you can say you didn't.
Oh, wait a minute.
Look, I can prove that money's... Somebody, get word to my wife in Meridian. Tell her what happened, will you? Take that rope off. Take it off of him.
Frank, you better stay out of this.
Get away from that horse.
You can't interfere with justice, Frank.
Neither can you. I mean it. Take your left hands, reach around there, and drop your guns to the ground. All of you.
We're all together in this, Frank. We believe in what we're doing.
I'm taking this man back to jail.
Oh, no, you're not.
No? McConnell, ride!
You're letting the killer get away!
Maybe, but that's a whole lot better than letting you make killers out of yourselves.
I'll never forget this, Frank. Never.
Good. I hope you never do. Now, let's be sensible. Get on home. It's late.
Come on, let's get our horses.
Mrs. Breen?
I thought you were the doctor.
I have to talk to you.
I don't want to see anyone. Please go away.
Could I talk to your husband then?
My husband's dead. Now, will you please go away and leave us alone?
I don't mean any harm, Mrs. Breen. Did he have any money on him when he died?
Money? He was robbed and shot, mister. He barely made it home.
Can I come in? I have to talk to you. It's important. Mrs. Breen, the horse. The horse your husband rode in on, where is it?
The horse? Joe was in terrible pain, mister. I didn't care about anything but getting him into the house. You're the man they caught in town, aren't you?
Yes.
You killed my husband.
I don't know. I shot at a man that robbed and killed the storekeeper. He rode away on my horse.
Are you trying to say that Joe robbed and shot someone?
I'm just trying to get proof that...
Stay back. I'd like to use this.
Mrs. Bream, if I were the man, I wouldn't be here. I'd be miles away by now. I'm sorry, Mrs. Bream, but I got more than myself to think about. I got a wife in Meridian. She's expecting a baby. I came here to buy some land, looking for a farm. I happen to have the amount of money on me, almost the exact amount that was stolen from the storekeeper, Spencer. I have to find that money. That's the only way I can prove it.
You won't find it here. Heaven knows we needed money, but Joe would never steal.
Mrs. Bream, a man gets tired of being poor. If I can find the money, it'll prove.
It'll prove that Joe was a thief and a murderer. That's what you're saying.
Yes, yeah. I guess I am.
Well, you're wrong. There's no money here.
You'll never make it.
This man killed Garth's paw, ma'am.
How's Joe?
He's dead.
He's dead. Okay. Come on, let's get him outside. You better stay here, Martha.
Where'd you get that horse?
Out by the north fence.
That's my horse.
Are you sure?
My initials were on the saddle.
Then you admit it.
Look, that's the horse that your father's killer rode out of town. The money should still be on him.
We already checked, mister, just to make sure you were lying. Now, come on. We've already wasted enough time.
Are you sure this is the way, Garth?
It's the only way. This isn't only for Pa, Martha. This is for Joe, too.
I think we'll just use your horse, mister.
As long as we're using his horse, might as well use his twang.
Up there on the beam.
You know it's not mine. The sheriff took mine for evidence.
I recognize that pouch. That's Pa's.
If I hadn't have cut them straps.
I'll give this to the sheriff when I claim my own.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. McConnell. I was so sure. If it was your father.
If it had been my father, I don't know. Maybe I'd have acted like you. But I'd like to think not. Maybe we all learned something here today.